Man, oh man, it's like the toilet paper shortage all over again. Hey friends, Alan Lee here with the Handyman Journey Business Coaching, and on today's episode, I wanted to talk about the shortage of wood fence pickets. We just had something happen today. We couldn't finish a job today because we could not find 6-inch redwood dog-eared fence pickets anywhere here around Sacramento, California. I just got back from my trip. I ended up driving 2 hours round trip to find some fence pickets. I got 125 fence pickets. That's all they had. I wiped them out. They had about 8 or 10 left there, but these were the only usable ones. The other ones, they had big old, chips out of them or big old knots right in the middle. So I got as much as I could. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know how it is in your town, but here around Sacramento, Bearco, the local lumber yard, they said, all the way to Napa, you can't find any of these redwood fence pickets. Our awesome technician had a great idea of calling a store that was about 30 minutes away. We gave them a call. They're like, hey, yeah, we have some, but I can't guarantee they're going to be here for very long, so you might want to rush here. So I quickly ran there. I was going to go home and meet my wife and daughter for lunch, but I'm like, I got to go get these fence pickets. So picked up 125 because we're going to be needing about 80 or so within the next week. And I'm thinking 125 will hold us over for a little while, but that's all I could find. So I wanted to caution you guys. I talked about quite a few months ago when this whole coronavirus thing started, was that the major implication of this whole coronavirus was going to be economical. And I think hugely on the supply industry. You can see, there's lumber shortages all around the U.S. right now. We've been talking about it for quite a while in the Handyman Journey Mastermind group on Facebook, but this is the first time we've actually experienced it here, and it's probably coming to a town near you. So I'm not saying that you should stock up on this, but you remember a few months ago when we couldn't find toilet paper anywhere? That's what this is, but for lumber, okay? Imagine if you were a fence contractor or did a lot of fences, and there's just no fence pickets to be found anywhere right now. How are you going to be doing your work if that's what you do? So you need to make sure that you can get the lumber that you need and maybe stock up a little bit on it if you feel like you need to. I got as much as I could, 125. That's going to hold us over for a little while, but we'll see what happens. But I think the moral of this story is make sure that your business is diversified. Make sure that you do more than just one thing. Make sure that you don't only just do fences. Make sure you, and in times like these, like we talked about months ago on the business consulting page, was that we need to diversify and do many different things, and even things that we have never done before. Like we don't typically do, say you don't typically do painting, or you don't typically do bathroom remodels, you don't typically do toilets. You're going to need to start learning how to do those things because other things may be falling to the wayside. People are really only doing kind of the essential things right now. So they might not be doing some of the more luxurious items that you would normally get paid to do. They just want the bare necessities. So if you do only do fences, learn how to do something else. Maybe start advertising for something else. Make sure you got a good supply of fence material. But just wanted to share with you guys that story, how the coronavirus is affecting us. I hope you guys are all doing well. I would love to hear some stories in the comment section of how coronavirus is affecting you in your local city. The Handyman Journey consulting page is always here to help. We are just about to launch a business systems domination class, which I am super excited about. We're going through that with just a very limited amount of people. So if you guys are interested in that, send me an email. But it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's based all about creating systems for your business so that your business runs on systems and not people. And ultimately, it gets you to a place of hiring your next employee. That's the whole thing about it. And getting out there and making some money. So, make sure you get the materials, diversify your business, and I hope you guys all are doing well. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. I would love to hear how you and your business are doing. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, we'll talk to you later.